Just came out of the shower. And 2 seconds here. 2 seconds here. I'll let people pop up. All right, welcome to the chat. Remember to guard your privacy. Yeah, who gives a fuck? Okay, all messages. All right, let that go. So, hold on a second. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Let me just see what's going on here. All right. Oh, what's up, Sammy? Strange night. That's all I can tell you. Let me go get a seltzer to drink. Definitely not doing the wine lounge tonight. The head's not there, but give me 2 seconds. Let me just get. All right. Do you think for the one who haven't received their postcard in bad position? Okay. Here's my quick thoughts on it, because I have not received my postcard yet. I don't think at the end of the day the postcard puts you in a bad position not getting it, because what's the postcard? It's your objection. I believe at the end of the day they already planned what they're going to do. So if there's a settlement, they'll send you a check for whatever money you lost with the creation of Ape. But no, as far as putting you in a bad position, nah, no way. 2 seconds here. Da-da-da-da-da. All right, put here. All right, now let me just knock that out. All right, if anybody asks where's Lou, just tell them I want to get something to drink, so give me 2 seconds. Oh, wait a minute, there's a lot of you guys there. All right. Is Al okay? I don't know. I heard he's some medical stuff, whatever. I don't know. I've been out of it myself. I hope he's doing okay. Al, if you're out there, let people know you're okay. 2 seconds to make something to drink. 2 seconds. See if I could try to answer some questions the best I can, and at the same time, I'll see if I can figure some things out. Okay. See if I can get this screen a little bit. Wow, they made the letters really small this time. Oh, Iowa's in here. We got motherfuckers from Iowa, so we're good to go. Okay, the original basis of Allegheny lawsuit, what was it? Well, if I remember correctly, they sued to get a stay, a halt, injunction on the reverse split merger. That was the original thing that happened. Because obviously, the loss of money, yada, 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 whatever, the creation of Ape. And then in the process of it, I started this nonsense with write the letter to the judge. And all of us did. And then the judge started to look at us also as part of the whole thing. So the settlement agreement doesn't cover and correct the original complaint. No, this action has gone in a different direction. Technically speaking, we weren't even a part of it. Now we are. So it's expanded. That's why I told people about the vice chancellor. I said, if you look at her past history, she was not a rubber stamp. So 2 seconds, let me hydrate. Not a paid sponsor. Boy, I needed that. Little side note, the reason I was delayed. I was just talking to one of my peeps, Nick. He's figured out the movie ending to the book. And yeah, it is incredible. It was just, yeah. So I was just busy with him talking to, crazy world. You need some water, get some water. They're dropping the case with the lawyers. Who's dropping the case? Allegheny? Wouldn't shock me. How are they going to get their settlement? What's going on, Jennifer? I'm okay. Trust me, the headache that I had stemmed like into a pain in the ear. It was just one of those things. But I'm good. Let me see if I can start doing this. All right. AMC run up in June. It looks so much like a run. That's all I can tell you. I'm shocked. I'm shocked that they've been able to do what they've done so far, considering the environment, no shares, yada yada. No major shares. What's going on with the bankrupted stock today? The funny thing about the bankrupted stock, for some reason, YouTube didn't want me to talk about them, but I'll tell you something right now. Word out there is shorters are in very murky waters. Let me explain why. Now we're turning into Beyond AMC. The bidding starts, I think, on the 7th. So the process between now, then, this thing could take a turn in a way. Do I think, well, here's the thing about that stock that should not be named. There's something actually happening now. There's the actual bidding process that is going on, and then for assets. So there you go. Do I miss New York City? All right, let me finish up with that. Tell me about the stock, and I'll tell you about New York. That stock that's bankrupted can take a very fast turn for the positive. Let me tell you the reason how. Let's say there's a bidder that says we're going to take it. All of a sudden, the stock goes from, 28 cents to 75 cents. You understand? You don't want to be on the other side shorting that. So I have high hopes for it. As far as the business model of it, business model shot. Everybody orders on Amazon. All right, as far as me missing New York, I'm always going to be a New Yorker, but I'm a New Yorker from a different time. I'll give you an example. I was just talking to the guy that's running the entire project for the book/movie. And he said that some of the people that read the book said at the beginning that I'm not a likable character in the book. Now later on I grew on them, but in the beginning I'm not a likable character. And people speculated different reasons why and whatever, but what they don't understand is I'm just an old school New Yorker. I say things the way I see them, and that for the new generation of people, it's very hard for people to understand that. So I miss New York. I wish New York was the way it was in the old days. Nowadays, I kind of feel lost in my old city. You think CSI may be nuts? I don't never watch his video, so hey. Let me see here. Okay. What's up, Sergio? Let me see here. You say I'm a Latino Tony Soprano. It's weird because I never thought in my mind I would get to a time and space where people like me were in a rarity. Like I used to listen, when I was growing up, I was always told, yo, if somebody tells you to use straight, that's a person you could be around. Now it's like, you might hurt somebody's feelings. 2 seconds. Whew. shower. Boom, boom, boom. All right. What's going on, Walker? Are we? No, I don't think we're. Kevin, I don't think we're at that level yet. Market crash in June? No, because they're printing money like crazy. And for people who think they're just going to start printing money now, because they just passed the debt ceiling, they've already been doing it. What you saw was public. Behind the scenes, that's why I said this is already going on. Yeah, the BKKT, you have to understand my thing with it. Just because 20% is short, and I know it looks like a run-up, but it needs power. It needs a lot of people to go in. But remember, every heavily shorted stock, who's on the other side of it? What's up, Kabuki Theater? Stay away from the crocodiles down there. Okay, thinking you're right. Court case looks sus. Yeah. I think here's my take on it. This is my thought. Allegheny and AMC to me sounds very much like AMC and Antara. This court case in many ways can make what AMC did via APE look legitimate going forward. So that's how it is. As far as BKTT going up to $10, I'll take a look at it. It's hard to put it. I'll have to take a look at the volume over the last couple of days. I got to see who is involved in it. And as far as in June, June is like really like the last month before people start, vacationing and stuff like that. So we'll see. We'll see. What's up, Boston? You know what I was just before I got on my call a few minutes ago, I was on TikTok and I saw the Cheers, the intro, you want to go where everybody knows your name. That ain't true. I could tell you something. You want to go where nobody knows your name. Who wants to go into a place where everybody's like, hey, what's up, Lou? Lou, come over here. Yeah. Nobody wants that. Trying to drink your drink and be happy, and all of a sudden people are just all over you. What's up, Frank? Good to see you too. Well, a little birdie just told me, remember that little thing that happened back in 2020 where everything was shut down and there was a lot of money put out there for the markets? Little birdie told me they're planning something like that this fall. Just wanted to say. So the market crash might be covered up. BKKT tomorrow, I will have to take a look at it. If after this I take a look at it, and I'll take a look at it now. I shouldn't be doing this. This is how I wind up getting headaches. 2 seconds. I'm away from my desk, so I don't have a lot of my laptop is over there. 2 seconds. BKKT. All right. Let's see what's going on. 145. All right, let me take a look at something. The 1 month, 6 months. All right, the biggest spike that thing has had in its history is up to $3. And that was a while ago. That was within the 6 months range. It looks suspect, but if there's a lot of interest in it, but it looks suspect. It looks like a big spike, like AMC February 2021, and then all of a sudden it was shorted all the way down. So I'll take a look a little bit further, since that's it. GTI is still gonna squeeze? I actually believe so, just because GTI did something that I applaud them for. They sued Alpine, for the manipulation. The only question I have in GTI is who's backing that prime broker? I've heard, and I can't confirm it, is it falls on Goldman Sachs. If that's the case, Goldman Sachs ain't taking a fall. Do I think that stock runs before AMC? If you would have asked me yesterday, I would have given you a different answer. I would have said yes. But I think that AMC now is possibly on its run up. Especially all the noise that people are making with the postcards now. So there you go. Do I think Mullen's going to do another reverse split? Absolutely. I don't trust the CEO in that. I don't trust a lot of the things with Mullen. Because I spent time looking at Mullen. Mullen the CEO reminds me so much of popcorn. Something doesn't feel right there. Okay, how long do you think we got still? For AMC or GTI? All right. Can we say BBQ? Okay, let's just say BBQ. Let's say barbecue. When is the chicken apocalypse? Hold on a second, let me go back here. When is the chicken apocalypse? The climb past the debt ceiling. Well, here's the thing about it. See, I knew they were going to pass the debt ceiling, but that's not really even the problem. See, the debt ceiling, we're doomed. We're doomed. The real problem that causes the chicken apocalypse, like the all-out chicken apocalypse, is that right now, the real estate sector is about to collapse. It's collapsing. Every mortgage, every rental contract, every commercial lease is all wrapped up and sold in a bond. Now, hear what I just said. The real estate market is nothing more than the bond market. They passed the debt ceiling going forward. Okay, and I'll probably get in trouble for saying this shit. They passed the debt ceiling for going forward. So what's the next thing they're going to do? Say it with me. Follow the bouncing ball. You know what's the next thing they're going to do? They're going to raise interest rates again. Or do interest rate. What is it that interest rates kill? The bonds. The problem is you cannot print your way out of this and raise interest rates to control hyperinflation. That's why I said 2 years ago, the chicken apocalypse, expensive chicken. The debt ceiling is money printing. And then they try to control it by raising interest rates. You raise interest rates, you kill the bonds. You kill the bonds, anybody that's a bondholder, who's a bondholder? I don't know. How about the U.S. government buying up all those toxic bonds out there? What about our banks? Our banks are tied to it. Come on. Signature, SVB, all these banks. What was on their books? These bonds. We're fucked. There's no way around it. Buy gold, buy silver, buy Bitcoin, buy XRP, XLM, some Cardano, have food, things like that. What sector besides AI do you think is best to invest in this market, specific companies you're looking at? Well, I believe we're going to go and have major conflict with egg roll. So semiconductor company, chip companies, 100%. I don't do it just because my faith, I don't do it. I don't invest in the defense industry, but if you're looking at the Raytheons, the General Dynamics, everybody in the defense space, that's what I will look at. Unfortunately. Egg roll. Okay, Bitcoin. to 250 grand. Having April 24th. I'm be honest with you. I don't even look at Bitcoin anymore compared to dollars. I don't do it because when Bitcoin shines, there will be no more dollar. Like there'll be a dollar, but it'll be worthless. That's like when the Venezolano Boulevard, when their peso collapsed, Bitcoin was used. So that's it. Let me see here. Yeah, shit hit the fan. Trust me, it's not knocking on the door. It's opening the locks. Buying calls on AMC for the next couple of months. Not bad. What are they going for? Energy sector. I wouldn't do that because I'm just saying me. Because we have an administration that is looking to kill the energy sector. So that's Travis, he read my shit. I try to read everybody's stuff. Your girlfriend is Filipino from Batangas? Okay. Could I do a loot coin for every GTI share? Technically, I could do a loot coin. I could issue it to everybody. I would have to have a third party validate everything. And then you would have to do something actionable with that, which is go to court. So understand, it's not just a coin. It's the process of validating your shareholding, your shares, you're the shareholder, you get X amount of coins. It doesn't come from me. There's a third party on the side. Let's say, for example, like an accounting firm that can certify everything. And then I would have to work with GTI to put that into court. I'm not a party of it. Technically, wait a minute. I don't want to join another lawsuit, but technically speaking, I can be a party to it because I held stocks in GTI during the alleged manipulation. So, something to think about. You got your card today, 700K down. Yeah. It's hard to tell people to hang on just because the shit that I see, like, look, it's turned into a big game. Like, think about it. Popcorn hasn't even talked about, have you received your cards? Let me know. Like, he's not even available for that stuff. Boom, 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 boom. When is the field trip to the movies? Shit. I could imagine that one. Silver coins? Yeah, I could imagine me stamping silver coins. Let's see here. Give pizza with pineapple on the... Never. Never doing it. All right. Yeah, A is real quiet. When things like this happen, he's really quiet. Do I think Ripple will be successful against the second? Okay, here's my thing on it. I can't validate this yet because I haven't gone down the rabbit hole on it. But there's talks or rumors out there about the NASDAQ congratulating Ripple on their acquisition of their that Swiss coin custody company. There's a couple of things that are happening in Ripple's world. I think Ripple's probably going to file for IPO. I think later this year, beginning of next year. So I don't know. At the end of the day, the SEC wanting XRP to be listed as a security. I mean, I get it. I understand what they're trying to do. It's just, and I believe there should be regulation in the crypto markets. But that being said, the entire world is not going to cooperate with this. Do you understand? And XRP is a world coin. It's not a United States coin. Okay, XRP Let me see here. What you know about the Hitman emails, deadlines, June 13, and the BRICS and 120 other countries meeting, right? Yeah, let me tell you something. It's because everybody in the BRICS, people have been adopting it. People have been transitioning into it. Their central banks have been getting online with it, but there hasn't been any like forum where they all get together and go, we're doing this. Okay, we're green light. Like I could tell you, like Argentina right now is already trying to cancel out debt with Chinese yuan. So how do you think they're moving that back and forth? It's real simple. It's XRP. I saw a video earlier today. Somebody was talking about China will never want the dollar to disappear. I'm like, I can't. I see the dumbest things in the world. They don't give a fuck if America disappears. All right, let me see here. What you know about the barbecue stock? Started the bidding process. I think they're gonna have to hold it in a couple of days. You might have somebody put in a good bid and get accepted. So I anticipate a good run up on the barbecue stock. So, okay, let me just tell you about BKKT 24 days to cover. You got to understand something. They can swap that out. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not saying it's bad, but please understand. They can swap that out and give themselves more days. Okay. Call me something and an almond milk drinker in Spanish. Well, I can. Well, I don't want to insult you. At the end of the day, no way. If you drink almond milk, you're fine with me. I just won't drink it. All right, let's see here. BKK going to be the leader of the conversion when there's a global currency. Well, I got to see on that because, okay, look. Now the BKT is turning into this whole thing. Okay, let's go into a little bit deeper. Okay. It's a lot of press on it now. All right. You gotta understand that's a very popular stock now. I'll do a video by the morning-ish time around. I got a 2 o'clock call tomorrow. Thanks, Tom. All right, 2 seconds. I'm just putting my notes here. You know, yeah, it's been climbing up over the last 5 days. Okay, some dips. I just got to know who's behind it. I'm actually reading stuff on it right now. 2 seconds. Okay. See, you got to understand about this. I have to look a little bit further on it because I got to see what is this thing built on. Because if it's connecting customers with crypto to buy and sell and hold capabilities, I'm like, okay, I got to look a little bit behind it because I don't trust any of these motherfuckers. I don't even trust Ripple. I just know XRP is going to be worth more, but that's a different story. All right, I'll take a look at it tomorrow. Let me get back to you guys. GTI is due for another run. It is. Okay. You will never forgive AA? Yeah. What about HKD and Top? Well, Top, that was some pretty wicked shit that was done to it. As far as HKD, I mean, let's face it, that was a Wall Street created event. Let me see. What about Morgan? Talks of Morgan and other banks crashing market on purpose after the increases in debt. Your thoughts? I think what they're looking to do, which no big deal, survival of the fittest. I think the big banks, two or three big banks, want to wipe out all the small banks. Uh, but there's a little problem with that. If you don't do that in a controlled manner, it could do a runaway, out of control bank runs everywhere. So, the world of banking is Wall Street and banking are two different worlds. And you would think banking is kind of simple, but it's organized. It's an organized C type of area. All right. Yeah, I'm not a. Yeah, trust me, far from that. I'm a guy with a head injury. My thought on that agency is very simple. I think that they wanted to do a lot of things, and I think they were stopped. Think about that for a second. So simple. No different than a lot of other agencies. Yeah, actually, with GTI, the interesting thing about it was, well, nobody looks at it as like this. GTI took Alpine and is suing them right now, right? You got West Christian, stuff like that, whatever's going on. But like, the ramifications on that, like, have been very, like, nobody's like, it's not even getting press out there. Like, for real. Like, I don't really talk about it too much because it's tied up to the Southern District, and I'm tied up with the Southern District in a couple of things, so I don't say anything. But, out of respect for them, whatever. I don't want to. The last thing, listen, I don't even know who the judge in the case is. The last thing I want to do is go out there and start more headaches. Okay, hey, if it's your month, happy whatever to you. God bless you. Okay, see here. AMC to $7. If it gets to $7, they're not going to be able to hold it from getting into the teens. There's just no way. There's no way. We'll get into the teens, and then that'll be a scream. GTI has the capabilities of it. It does. It's cheap. A lot of people been in for a long time before. I just didn't like that the company, when I was in GTI with everybody, I just didn't like that. I get it. Okay, Alpine, whatever, I get. But the next step of it was to hold. It's just, I'll keep it to myself. I just wish they would have done some things. I'm not against them at all. I'm not against the people holding GTI. That's kind of stupid. I like to bury a lump in it, but I'm in a very weird spot being this, because I can't just talk about a stock and be holding a stock. So, I mean, AMC, I've held it even before I was in YouTube. So it's just like one of these things. And if I was told to liquidate my position, I would. So it's no big deal. Candles on AMC mean nothing. Nope. See NNA, you think it can be a play? I've been hearing over the last couple of days. There's a couple of new names that are popping up, and I'm very leery about that. One of the two of them are going to run, but I'm just leery about that. I'll have to take a look at it. But everybody's so focused on AMC right now, that's why I don't even bother. Retail's always getting chopped up. GME price target. GME's heavily shorted, and the people hate when I say that it's running on fundamentals now. But the reality is, the company is making money. So every time it makes money, it goes. One hard copy of the book. Here's the thing about it. I mean, stop for 2 seconds. I guess I'll do a video on this. I was done with the book. I was done. Like, that's it. The beginning, the end, done. And then came Hollywood. And Hollywood, their world is not to look at things the way, let's say, I would or you would. I just told my story. But their thing is to like make it so multi-dimensional and that it's like, but you left that out. What, oh, yo, you didn't put that in the book, I'm like, yeah, because what am I gonna do? I'm gonna make the book 9,000 pages. Um, so I'm in the process now of handing it off, possibly to have more events that I didn't put in the book to be put in the book. And for everybody that already got the book, just if I do that, just email me and I'll send you a copy of the new book. No charge. I'll send it out to you. You know. Wepa. I'm smart. I could do things too. Okay. Yeah, they can't let things run all at the same time. I said that from the beginning. There's no way. It's too much money. You can't. You can't. These brokers will be fucked. Look at Robinhood when they have to go into the market and cover COSM. Not a problem. Listen, like I said, it's so difficult. That book, let me tell you something. Like I'm on a call tomorrow. I got to do a Zoom, which is hilarious because I don't like doing Zoom. And I got to be on a Zoom tomorrow with a director, producer, regarding the book. But the problem is that for people don't understand, like while it is a book, it is my story. So it's like a weird thing to be in, you know. If things go our way, we're still doing Vegas. I would do Vegas. I've been dying to go to Vegas for the longest time. Lion of all trades. I can't talk about it because I signed an NDA with them. I'm not tied to them or affiliated with them or working with them anymore. I had to sign the NDA in order to listen to them. But to just see what it was. But you can't say anything about it. When you sign the NDA, you can't say anything. It's a publicly traded company, that's it. What's up, Linda? Has anyone here ever tried to call during these shareholder meetings and ask real questions? Yeah, they'll hang up on you. What hotel is your choice in Vegas? I'm gonna tell you a funny thing about me with hotels. I hate being in hotels where the windows don't open. But Vegas, because it's a desert, the windows don't open. So I like to be in a hotel where at 3 in the morning, like I can go somewhere inside. I get out because I feel like claustrophobic in there. Bellagio, pretty much, all the other a lot of the other hotels are creepy, like for real. Let me see here. You will never mistreat me again. Let me see here. What's up, El Paso? Is the reverse happens when we all... Here's the thing, if the reverse, because I had experience with COSM, I got to tell you something. If AMC gets a reverse split, I think so many of us are going to be locked out watching the stock run and things be settled. It's not going to be funny. You see how people are not even getting their postcards? Get ready for that one. I could do that, yeah. Well, you gotta understand, the last time I was in Vegas, I don't think his hotel was there yet. No, it was. But that being said, there's a restaurant in the Bellagio, the Yellowfin. It's a nice restaurant. Al from Boston can be annoying. It's fucking Al. Leave him alone. You haven't seen a postcard yet? Yeah. Doesn't shock me. What's the AMC time frame? Well, the 29th, the court makes a decision. I think it could be delayed a little bit, but we're within that time frame, the month of June. What stock squeezes the highest? BB Barbecue, GTI, or AMC? Ooh, that's a tricky one. Because they're all based on different things. Barbecue could run because I've seen it hit 26 before. There's a lot of factors on it. It's cheap. All it needs is a little bit of good news, and people have shorted it, so barbecue could run. GTI, since the lawsuit thing, if Alpine folds, that could send that thing going. Just depends who's behind the scenes on it. And as far as AMC, you know, you gotta understand something. I said this from before. AMC has a lot of powerful people behind it, but that doesn't mean they can stop it. Yeah, I'm not against DeSantis. I just think that DeSantis should have waited. You know, that's what I feel. Okay. What squeezes first? I think barbecue is going to squeeze first. Okay. Daniela really. Let me see this here. Grandma, what's opinion on the debt ceiling actually getting passed, and what's going to happen to the chicken apocalypse? They just made it worse. I just explained it a few minutes ago. Debt ceiling just means more printing. More printing means they have to do higher interest rates. Higher interest rates kill the bond market. What do the banks hold? They hold bonds. So what happens to the banks? They all collapse. There you go. That's why when people were telling me, but they gotta pass the debt ceiling, I'm like, duh. You raise the debt ceiling, you're gonna have to raise interest rates. You raise interest rates, you kill the bond market. You kill the bond market, you kill the institutes that hold the bonds. You kill the institutes that hold the bonds, the government has to print more money to bail them out. But if it bails them out, it has to do more interest rate. You can't fix this. It's done. I know for a lot of people on YouTube, this is like a new subject, but this is not. This is pretty basic stuff. You can't set yourself on fire and then think that tan is gonna look good. It just doesn't work that way. Okay, how can anything squeeze when their finger is on the halt button? Because it's on the halt button of a lot of different things all at once. Let me see here. You want to do these live? Here's the thing, like, I don't mind doing the lives, but the head has to be like ready. Like, I'm not even at my desk now. I can't. I got to stay off the computer. You know, it's just because, like, you know, even now, like, I'm not having any wine or anything like that. I'm just like, I'll probably have another seltzer in a few minutes. Okay, Shots work together with Al from Boston. I don't work with Al from Boston. I mean, Al, has his channel, stuff like that. No cigar. No, not tonight. No cigars tonight. Al's a funny guy. He's part of the original AMC cast. So that's how I look at it. Is Apple coming out with the VR? Yeah, actually, that's the. See, here's the problem I have with Apple with the VR stuff. I understand what Apple's trying to do, but I don't really think it's going to have mass adoption. I don't. I really don't. Because the people that buy Apple, and it's fucking expensive products, okay? I mean, like, you're never going to see me with VR goggles. I'm not going to do that, okay? It's just I don't think it's going to have that. I don't think that type of adoption. But, hey, they want to have the VR stuff, go right ahead. Can you get a shout out, AMC, Jan haven't sold the dime? Yeah, I'll definitely give you a shout out. You're holding it down. Let's see here. Okay, never left in New York City taxes. Yeah, taxes in New York City suck, man. New York entirely, the tax structure is anti-business. That's why everybody moves out of it. How high can GTI run before they yank this? There's no way of knowing that because there's no really no way of knowing how much manipulation they did in the background, how they oversold it. None. GTI, everybody against it that's a pretty dirty play. Not that it's a dirty play, it's just everything that was associated with it, the people and everything. So there's no way of knowing. I mean, what is it now? $1.98? I'm like, yeah. Is Finger a viable play? My people made money with that thing. I haven't looked back at it yet since that. Oh, something. Let me look. 2 seconds. See, I've been noticing something. There's a website out there. It's been popping up lately. Investor Observer. Is it time to dump Finger Motion stock after it has gained 19.55% in a week? I'm one of these people that believe when they're telling you to dump, it's the opposite. One, because those motherfuckers don't know anything because they're journalists and they're only being told, they're being fed information. Who's feeding it to them? People that want you to win? Come on. All right, let me see here. Let me see what's going on with Chicken Apocalypse. 2 seconds. Ba-boom. 2 seconds. Bear with me, everybody. I'm actually trying to find some information on the Chicken Apocalypse. Two seconds. Oh, this is the one I wanted to point out. I saw earlier today. Macy's and Costco sound alarm warning about the economy. So Macy's and Costco's. I don't really care about Macy's because Macy's technically, I mean, like, I don't even know how they're still in business. But that being said, Costco said that shoppers are pulling back at their stores and changing what they buy. That could be a red flag for the U.S. economy. Listen to me. Costco's, people have, they've caught on to their pricing scam stuff, but, what's up, spaghetti? But when Costco's is sounding the alarm like that, that means Costco's is preparing people like they're gonna have a bad quarter. So get ready. It's a full shit show. I'm gonna get another seltzer. It's a full shit show. Now you got spaghetti there. How can anybody make money in the market like that? I've never seen a market be the way it is now. Sometimes I'm bewildered because it shouldn't be that hard to make a couple of bucks. Now I get it when people want to make bazillions. I get that, but yeah. Look who's running the fucking the government now. 2 seconds. Let me get a seltzer. I should make coffee, but I'll do it later. 2 seconds. All right. Well, let me see. What's going on? I was gonna make a coffee, but I'm like, whatever. Let me just grab a Coke. The Cokes in Latin America are completely different. Any thoughts on GTI? Yeah, I've talked about it to death. I don't know. The whole market is dead. Okay. We need the chicken recipes from Rikers Island. Let me tell you something. If I knew the recipe for that chicken, I would be a happy man. That would be my chicken. I would tell you something right now. I would, if I had to do a last meal on earth, that chicken would be a part of it. It was so fucking good. Like, I'm not even, like, just thinking about it, like, I don't think they got the recipe there anymore. I don't know. Like, but if I was gonna I mean, I don't plan on getting arrested ever again in my life. But if I'm ever gonna get arrested, please let it be on chicken night. Yep, New Jersey Albanians. Futures in agriculture? I would say yes, but here's the thing. They're buying up a lot of the farms, a lot of the big corporates and stuff like that, and putting regulation on it. So there's the world of agriculture. If you have micro farms, you know, seeking investment directly, yeah. But as far as like the big, our food supply, our whole farmland is. I got to be very careful how I say this because this is a touchy subject on YouTube, on the media for that matter. A lot of farms are going out of business. A lot of agriculture. I mean, you could short. I mean, if you want to work in the commodity space, I mean, you know, you're going to see over the next 3 quarters. You're gonna see the ramifications of what's been going on. So if you look at wheat futures, look at the common ones. You know, look at the ones like, you know, like wheat, rice, pork bellies, stuff like. You're gonna see what goes down. So if you're betting against it, yeah, you'll make money on it. Mullen is a scam about to reverse again? Of course they are. How do you ever wonder how a company like that hasn't produced a fucking thing keeps getting money from another investor gave them money? Yeah, I know. And all of a sudden they gotta do another reverse split. What do I think about Cardano? It's one of those currencies, cryptocurrencies, that is gaining popularity, but it's not an XRP, it's not a Bitcoin. I will put it in the third category down there. So, okay, that made somebody say about, yeah. If you think I'm gay, let me get access to your sister. You'll see. Oh, wait a minute, no, I stopped. I already fucked your sister. All right. It's so weird though. I don't get it. Like, I know people that gay. That's not, you know, whatever. Let me see here. Yeah, you got to be careful because, okay, you look at the agriculture. Okay, technically speaking, right now, if you owned a farm and you were looking to sell your organic potatoes, rice, corn, whatever, you'll be making a killing. But the large farms that are out there are under attack and they're not going to deliver the next crops going forward. Shortages of water because of drought, manpower, loans they're not getting, all kinds of weird things happening to that stuff. You know, farmland fires, all kinds of, yeah, it's being sabotaged. So, I mean, if you want to make money on it, yeah, you could short, you know, like I could tell you right now, chicken production is gonna be less and less because a lot of poultry, think about how many poultry farms went up on fire. Who burns a chicken place? That don't even make any sense. Never in my life did I see a poultry plant catch on fire? Like what, are the chickens smoking crack? That's crazy. As far as HBAR, it has an application to it. I think Amazon has been investing a lot into it because it's that type of technology. From what I remember, it's going to be big in the Long 5 remote drone capability type stuff. So there you go. What I think about CSPR, the crypto, I would have to take a deep dive in it. It doesn't pop on my radar as the main coin, so I'll have to take a look at it. They're controlling the food. Yeah, they are. They're making it. They're making it scarce. XRP. You know, I'm not one of those people that's like pumping XRP. I just know that the BRICS. Let me see if I find that. Hold on a second. Okay. If I find that thing, okay. New Quant. Was it called Quant? Yeah, it was called Quant. Flowchart. Let me see here. I think if people were to see what I saw, and I've been trying to find it. Payment. I'm trying to find it now. I think people's. Man, why can I not find that thing anymore? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. Hold on a second. Okay, 2 seconds. I gotta see how I do this. Okay, download image. Matt, you know that chart I've been talking about? Okay. 2 seconds. Photo. Okay, edit. All right. Okay, save. All right, you motherfuckers better get bill money for me. All right. I always talk about it. Matt, that's it right there. I'm going to send it to you, but I want to show you something. All right. This is too fucked up. This is great, but this is too fucked up. On the blockchain acceptable payments that's there, please look at what's on the bottom there. Right there, that's the XRP Ripple. Okay? Now, on the other side, on the payments, the APIs over here, you're seeing what are the Google Pay, the Apple Pay, the Amazon Pay, okay, the WhatsApp Pay, the Venmo. These are the payment gateways here. Okay? Then, where's the fucking thing over here? The banks that are running all this, that are part of this entire thing. There's your Morgans, there's your Citi, your Barclays, your Credit Suisse, okay, your HSBC, Oracle Personal Finance. I had a lot of dealings with Oracle back in the late 90s. Let me tell you something. And this bad boy up here, Quant, that's where we're replacing the SWIFT. But that blockchain that was built for that was the Air Force that built that thing. Woo, sweet baby Jesus. Yeah, but right there, because I always talked about it, right, man, let me just, I guess I could take a screenshot and make that bigger. Okay, but I'm gonna try to do it the best I can. If you look at it on the acceptable cryptos, now, yes, Ethereum's there, of course. That's Wall Street's coin, and then a lot of the stuff is tied to it. Okay, you got Cardano. Cardano's there as well, right next to it. But on the bottom, you got the XRP there. That's the blockchains these things will be running on. Let me see here. I don't even want to. I'm not even gonna look at this shit. My fucking head's gonna go. Okay, my thoughts on her running the country. Today is today. Tomorrow is tomorrow. Let me tell you something. We're fucked either way. As far as silver, if you buy silver, you hold on to it until things collapse, and then it will have a viable market for it there. But gold and silver, silver is a high demand thing, but you gotta wait for things to go really ugly. You need AMC to run to at least 100. Ooh, I would take that. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, he's gonna take me to archery. We're gonna go fuck up some buffaloes. Time to sell the house? Let me tell you something. If I was gonna make my money right now in real estate, I will make my money right now in real estate because it's gonna get very bad. Let me just tell you something. You're never gonna get the prices you're gonna get now going forward. It ain't happening. Just came to 2 seconds here. 2 seconds. Okay. On a line. Hold on, let me take a selfie and send it to somebody. Seconds. Boom, 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 boom. Wow, my fucking head is killing me. All right. Is there a future acceptance with Litecoin? Yeah, but look at the price of it. LTC is what is it at 100 or something right by now? 140. It's not like I can go higher, but it's like. It was the first stable coin, but it's like at $140. Last I checked, it was like $140. If I'm gonna put my money in something, that's gonna try to be, more bang for the buck. Try smoking a blunt. I wouldn't smoke a blunt. I wouldn't mind weed for the migraines and everything else, but I can't touch that now, so. Trust me, if I could touch it, I wouldn't be on these medications. It's not because I take these migraine pills, these little red packages. I'm like, yo, that's just crazy. Yeah, could you imagine me on DMT? Please. The fucking aliens would show up. You just sold your Ford Raptor because they went woke. Yeah. I saw that with the rainbow stuff, and I'm like, yeah. But Ford isn't what it was before. Like, for real, As far as till rate, unless the government's going to make cannabis legal, that's how it is. Been hearing big numbers, the way they're talking GTI is going to run soon. I believe it is. You got to, you want to know the fast way of seeing it? You can log on to the court case and see the last filings, what's going on, and how far along it is. That's the easiest way. Instead of guessing, just see how far along it is. Man, it's supposed to be up there with X-ray. All right, I'll take a look at it. CSPR. I'll take a look at its application. I'll put it on my notes now. CSPR. All right, I'll take a look at that. Yeah, I'll read into it in the morning. I have one of my thumbs open up. Okay. What would be a good amount of XRP to continue to live middle class? Depends what middle class means to you. Middle class America, mid 400K home, 2 cars, 200K in the bank, your monthly number, expenditures, like 3,000 to 4,000 a month. I would target for myself at that, if I wasn't that target to try to hold on to that. I anticipated having a run up to the first hundreds, and then it's going to be around the Ethereum pricing for a while, and then I believe it's gonna bubble up afterwards. But as far as like to cash out on something like that, for my friends and family, like I would tell people to have, I mean, correct, man, not for nothing, but even if you have 500 coins and the 500 coins went up to the price of Ethereum, 2 seconds. Let me just look at it this way. What's Ethereum at now? 18? You're at $900,000 with 500 coins. So you don't really need a lot when those things go. Should you sell Airbnb? Okay, here's the deal with the Airbnb. How much is it costing you to run it? If you got a mortgage on it, the maintenance on it, and if it sits empty, is it going to hurt you? Because in downturn economies, people don't travel unless you're in an area that, it's easy to get to. Now, if you have some weird condo in Bora Bora, I don't think people are going to be traveling to Bora Bora. Where can you purchase XRP? You can purchase a couple of places. The only place I know that people have had success with it is Uphold. I'm not tied to them, or they're not financially backing me or nothing. I don't do none of that stuff. What's up, big dog? Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I keep thinking it can't be that they're all that stupid. It can't. I think it's a moneymaker. Think about it like this. If you own a major department store and it's not doing that good business, whatever, you place massive shorts on it. I would have to look to see if anybody had massive shorts on those companies, and then just roll out the most horrible marketing campaign ever. It'll make a killing, but I don't believe there's no such thing as a coincidence in this shit when you can make money. When there's money, there's no coincidence. That's how it goes. DKNG. Email it to me. That's why I'll see it. When the Wine Lounge? Not tonight, because I recovered from the worst migraine I've ever had in my life. Yeah, if you want to make a yield or a dividend SRP, yeah, if you want to make money off of it, just once you have enough, just start scouting around for a bank that you could stake it in, and they'll start, kicking the money back. Right now, it's not at that point. It will be. As a matter of fact, there's actually a bank right now in Puerto Rico that's willing to stake Bitcoin and pay you. how times have changed. Time frame for XRP hitting hundreds? Well, it's definitely going to break the $10 mark, in my opinion, when the court case is over. Do you believe in synthetics? Synthetic stocks? I can tell you absolutely. Is Ledger still a safe cold wallet? Yes and no. Depends what you do to protect it. I believe that no cold wallet is safe. But what are you doing to protect it? I think Elka posted there. You can get a Faraday bag, basically something you put it inside. When you wrap it up, nothing could get to it. Not Bluetooth, not Wi-Fi. You got to protect it. Nothing is unhackable. Well, when I came up, I was part of Richard's research group, which was part of, well, was technically under the wing of Bear Stearns, and rode with them for a bunch of years. And then in my later adult life, I was part of the Silicon Valley crew that put together digital payment, digital stock transfers, validations, everybody from the NASDAQ to the Fed to the UK Stock Exchange. Worked with all the big banks, all the big brokerage firms. I mean, I've had my run. Okay. Let's see here. Adam Bro, Bill Cosby. Yeah, those sweaters are creepy. You know, those sweaters are just creepy. I don't fuck with it. I'm not gonna break out the video. I still got the video out there. You think something's big is going down this month? I don't think really this month. I think there's a lot of things happening. I think at the end of this year, there's some things that are gonna be horrendous. Clark Howard. Who's Clark Howard? It's late at night, so I gotta look that up. 2 seconds. Television presenter. Practical ways to save more, spend less, and avoid getting ripped off. I'm not one of those cut your credit cards type people. At the end of the day, I believe find a way of making money. It's different. Now, if you're gonna use your credit cards to do stupid shit and go to the Bahamas and act like an asshole and take selfies, yeah, you're gonna get fucked up. But if you're gonna take it to let's say, buy some crypto or buy the cold wallets, buy some silver, gold, buy things that can help you, make money. I could. It's okay to use debt to make money. Just people. I'm going to vacation in Bali. Who needs to go to Bali? What's in Bali? A beach? You got beaches in Texas, in Florida. Brooklyn has a beach. You don't need to go to Bali. Don't buy with margin? No, no way. You want to see your soul get buy with margin. Any thoughts on Kennedy Jr.? Okay, here's my take on it. I like the platform he's talking about. I like the platform he's running on and stuff like that. But I'm going to tell you something from the bottom of my big, beautiful Puerto Rican heart. Whoever is going to be the president better be a money person that knows how to manage a major bankruptcy. That's why I think that at the end of the day, DeSantis should have waited. And that's why I believe that Kennedy, while his message may be, and I agree with a lot of it, I do not believe he is the man for this time frame right now. We are going to have the mother of all financial upheavals coming. And politicians are not money people. There you go. Manhattan Beach. You know something? I used to go, wait, which Manhattan Beach are you talking about? You're talking about in LA, Manhattan Beach? Don't talk about, wait a minute, that's, I love Manhattan Beach. My Cuban joint used to be there. Had a great little Cuban family there. Oh my God, I love Manhattan Beach. Totally. Coney Island cleaned up. I haven't been around that area in a long time. Whatever happened to Luna, he will always be with us. I don't, you know, like I said, that cat, I guess they found him. I don't know. I still don't know how that cat escaped. I mean, in my neighborhood, I never saw stray cats, so I don't know. Okay, you live in Redondo Beach? Okay, listen, let me tell you something. It's beautiful down, but Manhattan Beach is special. It really, you know what I used to love? I'm gonna tell you a little bit about LA. For me, I used to love going down there late at night, walking out to the pier, and just hearing the ocean, just like in the pitch blackness of the night, being out there in the Pacific. That's amazing. Even though, you know, there's great white sharks swimming on the bottom, stuff like that. You know, creepy people fishing that night, not for nothing. But it was so beautiful. I got to be in LA. I'm thinking sometime late. I got to get some work done on me. I'm all banged up. So I'm going to be down I think the doctor's in Torrance. Okay, he said to hit up Jimmy next quarter, but the next earnings, 2 seconds. But the next earning call is 6-7. Well, do we hit him up? Okay, here's the thing. The next earnings report, I said the next quarter, it's the next earnings report, because they're going to report, in my opinion, good earnings, because the cost-cutting measures that they took just started. So going forward, whatever plans they put in place are just going to show better results. So, like, I wouldn't be. I mean, I wouldn't even like hesitate putting a couple of nickels in GameStop. You know, they will never bite me. No, you know what it is about the great white sharks and stuff like that? They just look evil. Like, for real. Like, I remember I was in Santa Barbara, and I was getting into the water and the whole thing, and I get that feeling like motherfuckers were looking at me like that. Oh shit, look at this Puerto Rican coming in here. See, I don't get that from Caribbean sharks, from the bull sharks, the tiger sharks, the hammerheads. I feel like they're laid back. They just want to, like, you know, like drink a mojito. But the great whites is like, those are monsters. Like, I could deal with the other one. You seen that white chick that there's a bull shark coming at her and she just touches him like a Jedi? I am not the bacon bite that you want. Like, try doing that with a great white. It's all fucked up. It got scars. Can't do that. I got enough problems in my life. Yeah, bull sharks are messed up, but I'll show you the video. There's crazy white chick. She's out there. There's bull sharks coming at her. She just touches them, and the bull shark's like, I don't want to bite you. I don't know what I was thinking about. I don't trust sharks. What is the purpose of a shark? Just to bite people. Like, for real. When is the only time you come encounter with a shark? They're never doing good things. They don't work in charity. They don't hang out. They don't smoke weed. Nothing. They just bite people. I laugh when people say, well, they wouldn't bite you if you were in the water. Like, shut up, stupid. That's the problem. I want to go in the water. I want to go in the water, be swimming there, you know. Can Zern be swayed? I don't know. I don't know her personally. You know, there are very few people in this world, when you drop a bag of money at their feet, that will go, no, don't do that. Let me tell you something. There's nothing like going to bed with a clean conscience. Some people, their conscience is, you know, it can go either way. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, they don't even like people. They just bite and take a few vital organs or 3 and move on. Yeah, well, let me tell you something. I'm not fucking around with no sharks. Because at the end of the day, I just can't. You know something, not for nothing. Think about it. A bear could attack you and eat you, and that's horrible. A lion could attack you and eat you. A tiger, whatever. They go right for the neck. Don't mess you up. A shark is like it bites you, it swims away, you're bleeding, you're fucked up. All of a sudden it comes back, it bites you again, you're drowning, and it's yeah, it's craziness. What stock brokerage is your go-to? It used to be TD. I don't trust TD anymore. I don't. And while I'm doing all this stuff down here and stuff like that, I pulled back a little bit. I hold AMC now with Cash App just because it was easy. But TD really showed me their colors during COSM. That's what I like to say. 2 seconds. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, wait a minute. This is an interesting thing. I don't even know why I've got this email, but okay. M1 updates the security lending program. I'm not with M1. Here are some important updates to Apex Securities Lending Program Agreement and Disclosure. Remember I used to tell you people that they lend your shares out even when you don't want to? I've never participated with M1. I've never given money. I've never bought stocks with M1. And I'm being told about their stock lending program? Yeah, go fuck your mother. 2 seconds. Let's see here. At least want 5,000 XRP. Not bad. Take a look at the numbers. If you do 5,000 XRP, 2 seconds. 5,000 XRP, let's say you get at least $500 a coin, $2.5 million. Not bad. Regulators need, and Terra, can regulators tell Zern how to rule? I mean, you gotta understand something. Like I don't think that's so much the case. I just think, like I did the video tonight. I just believe that the court doesn't really have the accurate information. That's my thing. That's an interesting one. They're lending your AMC and Ape share in Robinhood right now, and it's reflecting on your year-to-date chart in my total yeah. That's how they done this. Yeah, I agree with you. It's better to stake your XRP than to sell it. I agree completely. I mean, I will take some cash out of it, the cash, whatever. But yeah, I'd rather stake it, just because it's a precious commodity. That's what it is, Yeah, AMC sucking dick in the metaverse. I agree. Bum, 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 bum. You're staking mines? Not bad. Let me see here. Who's talking about a gay bear still a bear? You gotta watch out. Yeah, especially in the wood and you got a gay bear sneaking up on you. I don't wanna, that's kind of freaky. No, I don't see that. Just because the characters that are involved, no. You're talking bulletproof on the other side. I'll be honest with you, when I got into AMC, I didn't even think it was going to be something like that. I just thought, like, okay, it's heavily shorted stock. I'll get in, it'll run up, I'll make good money, and I'll be done. And then all of a sudden, here we go. You know, I said the other day I talked about June 2nd, me thinking it was like a, you know, like a managed thing. I still think that even more and more. Do I like tequila? It's funny. I was having a conversation with someone who, if you're watching, okay, wrong. Uh, she was telling me about, you know, what like I'm having a, okay, like once this nonsense happened in my head, finding the right drink to drink has been difficult. I use wine because it helps. The doctor told me to use it to, like, you know, ease down to help go to sleep, you know, for the tinnitus and stuff like that. Like tonight, like I'm exhausted. I want to go to sleep, but I still have that feeling like, is the headache still around? Is it coming back? So I'm like, oof. But as far as tequila, like if it's very cold, yeah, I can see it. Good cigar, rocks, yeah, I can see it. As far as who the Diablo was and the Super Devil, well, we all know that the devil, we all refer to him, you know, Kenny, as far as the devil, because he was the market maker. El Diablo, a lot of people didn't understand, but you would have to follow the cast of characters behind everything, and it's the guy that was creating the metaverse. Mm-hmm. Him right there. A lot of people don't know the connections behind the people that are involved. Um, there's a certain young girl that connects them all. Boom, 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 boom. See here. Let's see here. Stir fried Luna last night. I'm tapped out with Chinese food. I don't know. It's so weird. You go through this entire process of, like, you know, you think you like something, then you have, I don't know. I haven't had good Chinese food in a while. That's all probably what it is. Okay. Yeah, AA is definitely one of those evil motherfuckers. Who's the super devil? Zuck. There you go. I gotta be very careful what I say, because this shit, they'll close this thing down. It's Greta. I am mad. This is wrong. I should not be here. Like, bitch, go. You don't gotta be here. Could it hit $20? It hit 9, and it could have gone further. I mean, did they take Alpine out of the picture? Yeah, possibly. I definitely think we're in the metaverse. I don't think we're fucked though. Give me a second. I'm gonna. No, I'm not gonna do the wine. I'm gonna get the seltzer. I'm not gonna, because then it's the head. Ugh, I'll be back 2 seconds. Yeah. Have fun. I'll be back. Boom, 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 boom. Let me see here. I am. It's 1:20 something now. Should I make coffee? All right, I'm gonna take a vote. Who suggests I should make coffee? 1:25 in the morning, or should I just have a bottle of seltzer and that's it? Let me see who votes. The first two that says coffee, 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 no coffee, wine. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. All right. I'm craving coffee because my head is still banging. All right, whatever. Seltzer, wine, alcohol. Cocaine bear? What the fuck is a cocaine bear? Anyway. Starbucks blonde rose 2 caffeine. Hell, I'm thinking of. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. Fuck it, I need the coffee. There's nothing I can do. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hang tight. I'm gonna make coffee. I'm gonna be back. I'm right here. I'm still gonna be back and forth. Cognac and the cigar. Oof. I need the coffee. I can't. 2 seconds. I'm still here, so. Okay. I've been dying for coffee today, so. Alright, the fire is on. I got my coffee out. Let's see here. You know what got me with the coffee? I'll tell you what got me with the coffee. I've been staring at this for the last few minutes, for the last whatever we've been doing here. Sweet baby Jesus. 2 seconds. I gotta open this package up anyway. So as the water is boiling. Alright, 2 seconds. Alright, take that tape off. And it looks like a drug deal. Look, Lou got a kilo. No. All right, hold up. Shall be back. Cocaine Bear is a movie based on true events. What? Somebody giving the bear cocaine? That don't even make any fucking sense. Who has a bear they give cocaine to? That don't even make any sense. I would never talk bad about this. No, you kidding me? Oh my God. 2 seconds. I have to cut this open. You could tell I lost my patience. I was like, give me my fucking coffee, you motherfucker. I would never hurt you. Oh, this smells so fucking good. See in a second. Oh my God. I couldn't find my scissors, so I just stabbed this motherfucker, right? This is honestly the best coffee in the world. It really is. Now, Puerto Ricans will say, no, it's Café Bustelo, but the reality is they've Americanized it too much. Now, if you go in Puerto Rico, if you buy the beans raw, like if you go to countryside, yeah, that's a totally different story. But this, yeah, they haven't Americanized this sucker. This coffee don't know how to speak English. So Alpine has filed for an emergency restraining order against FINRA. What? Hold on a second. You can't say that. Hold on a second. Yeah, that don't even make any sense. That's fucked up. Oh my god. You have to enjoy it. You know, the smell of like that. Oh my god. I could rub this shit on me. That's how fucking incredible it is. Okay, how much to bring me a bag of coffee when you come to LA? I could ship these suckers out. Like I know a place in New York that gets them. Oh my god, it's so fucking good. You know, like for real. Nicaragua's good. Yeah, Nicaragua, the fields are, you know, they're good. Dominican, remember, this is the same soil Dominican cigars are grown on. So if you like Dominican cigars, I mean, this is, you know, if you when you open this up, like after a while the pack gets air and I gotta seal it up. But when you like first get the first hit of it, $32 on Amazon, shit, I can get this for like, I could make. Why do you have all these packs of coffee in your bag? Shut up, dog. I could cut you in if you just shut the fuck up. Ugh, fucking stuff is great. I'm just looking at I'm looking at the coffee cup size. Not for nothing. I'm looking at the little cup or the big fucking thermos, the fucking wake up King Kong from the dead. I think I'm gonna go with the big one. What's a better combo, Cuban or Dominican? As far as the Cuba? Okay. The Cuban cigars, in my opinion, I do not believe that they're at the standard that they were many years ago. I'll become a coffee smuggler. If I buy for $5, I could get 32 on Amazon. Shit, I'll be bringing this thing in by pallets. No joke. I could take this thing. I mean, yeah, customs and border protect. Yeah, I'll deal with them later. But I could bring it over on the ferry over. Think about it. That means I'm making about $15 a pack. 100 packs, 150. Yo, not for nothing. I could freight these motherfuckers over. Yeah, the Dominicans, let me tell you something. The fields are, I mean, are lush. This is still jungle out here, and the agriculture is incredible. That I give the Dominicans. I give it to them completely. They've kept their agriculture like good. Yeah, I mean, fucking buy the coffee. Spend the $32. Hold on a second. I take that back. Try to get like a half of it, something. You'll see, but once you get onto this, like when I go back to New York, like I find a bodega that has this. That's how bad, that's how like 100%. 2 seconds. Alright. Also, listen. If you're gonna use sugar, just use regular brown sugar. None of that stevia, none of those sweet and low, nothing. Just regular, I don't speak English sugar. Like, there you go. See this right here? This right here can't even get into America without a stamp. Regular sugar. Yes, I just stabbed the pack of sugar. That's not here. Okay. 2 seconds, I'm making perfection here. I needed a cup of coffee anyway. What are you guys talking about? Alright. Can't even read it that way. Apple fritter. Oh my god, I wish I had an apple fritter now. No, I think I got a wafer or something. I don't know. I'm not hungry. I just needed the coffee. Alright, I'm getting closer and closer to my cup of perfection. The water's pretty much boiled. I just love when the water's like super boiling. Okay. Now I got you wanting coffee. Let me tell you something. You can't go wrong with coffee. You can't. Put sweetened condensed milk in your coffee. Mira, I'll tell you something right now. That's another one. You can't get this milk in the States, but it ain't almond milk. This is from a fat, happy cow someplace out in the countryside. So this is like farm type milk. 2 seconds. Almost there. All right, so now take care of that. Let me get my strainer and what is it? Okay. I'm still with you. I'm just okay. I almost misplaced my coffee. Just looking for my coffee strainer. 2 seconds. Where is my coffee strainer? Almost there. Okay. That's okay. Almost there, everybody. I made like a gallon of coffee. 2 seconds. Oh my god, this is so fucking good. Oh my god, this fucking coffee is good. Ain't no motherfucker sleeping tonight. Ah. Wow. Let me see here. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Okay. Let me check my. All right. You about to hit the pillow? Yeah, I'll hit the pillow after this. This will put me to sleep. Now you may be thinking, how could I sleep after coffee? I don't know. Puerto Ricans, the coffee don't wake us up. It makes us happy. Like, I can go to sleep after this. Sleep with like fucking wild colors and thoughts. Jesus, it's fucking good. All right. Yeah, go to sleep. We'll be good. Now I got my pillows over here. I see you in the morning. Get some rest. Sleep is incredible. Like I'll crash out in a bit. Like after I finish this coffee. Okay, Luna is stealing AMC postcards from the mailboxes. Fucking Luna, that cat, man. Like I said, I don't know what happened to that cat. That's crazy. Have fun. Like I said. Well, you already got the mount for it? No, we got the mount for it, yeah. You know. Let me rinse that pot out. 2 seconds. Good decision, make the coffee. It'll just soothe me down. That's done. I'm amazed YouTube hasn't cut the live stream, considering I've been running on it for a while. Nothing in the morning. Yeah, you told me about the gas block on it. Good luck on it. Listen, if he gets it right from the beginning, you're good to go. There's certain things I don't like messing with gas blocks. No, I actually tell you, the adjustable gas block. That makes life so much easier. Trust me. Is he the end? No, because he's supposed to be liked. He's supposed to be somebody that people like and love and all kinds of stuff like that. Nobody likes Charles. How bad do you think things are gonna get at the end of the year? Horrific. Horrific in ways that I can't even imagine. Because we don't even got normal type of thinking anymore. Yeah, you gotta use a you gotta use somebody that has the patience to just working with a on a DI, like an adjustable piston. That's nothing. I mean, people think that's hard. Like a gas block. Also, I never asked you like the ammo. If you use the same consistent ammo across the board and you set it on that, and then all of a sudden you have to change up ammo, whoo, that's that's when you find out like that's why the adjustable gas block is the sweetest thing. If you have to switch in the field to new ammo, you just or your insides are gummed up. There you go. It's not hard until your shit ain't cycling, and when you don't got no when you're bolted, it's just, uh, uh. See, but that's the thing though. If you get an adjustable gas block and you can adjust it so you don't have to fuck with the buffer tube or anything. See, Elk knows not to fuck with the gas block. Don't do it. Coffee and dessert go well together. Yeah, but at this time of night, this is the most I'm gonna do. Oh my god. Hellcat 365 or Glock 19. I'm always gonna go with Glock 19. Look at my hands. I mean, I'm not against the SIG 365. My brother's a big fan of it. My brother, no, I can say, but my brother is a loyal member to the 365 cult. Um, for me, I'm just give me the 19. What's up, Babao? Mm-mm-mm-mm. 19X, 17 grip. See, I haven't touched the 43. The 19 is what I carry for a bazillion years. That bridge, let me tell you something. I was thinking about that the other day. It wasn't even a bridge. It was no, it was a bridge because it was over another highway that was underneath. Um, you could have put that in a movie. When I woke up, I saw like the Egg McMuffin wrappers floating in the air, the coffee floating, the little stirrers, you know, the little white stirrers, they were floating in the air. I saw Benny looking at me. We were just going like, it was the wildest feeling ever to wake up in a flying car. Gen 519 MOS. See, I'm gonna tell you something, and I'm gonna piss a lot of people off on this. I am not a red dot on pistol guy. Let me explain my thoughts on it. Anytime in my life where things have to be bad, and I'm running a primary, which is AK, AK, HK, FL, AR, whatever. The pistol was a second thought. If I'm carrying a 19 on a daily, once I get all my rights restored back, which is could be in a couple of days, I'm never going to take a shot at a threat very far away. It's it's one of these things where it's going to be a close thing. I have to be literally in I fucked up mode. Like, I'm not kicking down doors and clearing buildings and shit like that. I'm not doing that stuff. But if I find myself in a situation where I got to vaporize a bad guy, the bad guy's going to be technically really close to me. I know that there are people that know you have to line up a shot long distance. I'm like, with innocent people running around, yeah, good luck on that one. I mean, unless you're suppressing fire for family to get out and innocent people to get out, yeah. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. M says, yeah, well, SIG, the platform, I mean, it just fits. Yeah, it's so instinctive. Is that, yeah, you don't have that little cant, the Glock cant. But I'm so used to the Glock cant. You know, you have a terrible story, but it does show you. Hey, we all have them. I'm gonna tell you something. The funny thing about, once again, let me get that scar, and it's a wrap. Okay, let's talk. All right, we're just shifting everything now. We're going into medieval mode now. Okay, here's the thing. My thoughts on the scar. Heavy. Okay. The reciprocating bolt, I can't jam with that sucker going back and forth on me. I'll lose the thumb. That's just that's one piece. Second piece on it is, if I'm gonna do a 308, I feel that at the end of the day, like, I want to do 20 inches because I do not see. I'm talking about my role, my world, my rights restored, me being in a situation where I have to use a 308 to get out and punch something. If I'm gonna do that, I'm anticipating me punching a windshield at a distance, certain people that are coming my way. I want the extra, I want the extra. I would go with, if I had my way, and I know Elk is a big scar guy, they have the scar without the reciprocating bolt. Okay, so that's a good one because I would lose a thumb. I know the A1, once it heats up, the barrel's all over the place. I'm not looking at it for a suppressive fire type stuff. I will say, and the HK91, if you get one of the clones and stuff, the good clones, because they got them now. You want to talk about heat? There you go. I know what it's like to run one of those suckers hot, like fucking, like it was glowing. But I'm still the HK91 for the 308 platform. Yeah. But now you got the AR, you have a couple of good AR-10s out there. But that's the other one. 7K for Scar Heavy. Okay, that's the one. Whoa. Fuck all that. $50, $60 mags? $50 to $60 magazines? Shit. $32 for my coffee, $50 for those mags? Okay, Knight's Armament on the M. Okay, now, that's a finicky motherfucker. I get it. That is sweet. That's like the Rolls Royce, whatever. I get it. Yeah, Knight's Armament. I was gonna read an article earlier on it. Yeah. HKG3 or the HK91. Was it the G3? Yeah, they called it the G3. I remember back then that was the one. You eating elk right now? Fucking elk is like, what did I ever do to be a part of this? Oh, that's my Turkish brother right there. $35 mags. Okay, see, that's my problem. Okay, you have been on that border. I'll tell you a funny story about that day one time. Taking the cab down to the border, crossing over. Anyway, but here's my funny thing. The idea of, was it the brand new HK mags, okay, for the G3, for the HK91, whatever they did, the civilian version of it, were like $5-7. I don't like the FAL. Like, I like the FAL as an operating system. I just don't like the FAL. This is not me. The HK I could work with. The Scar, it's a fucking heavy. Let me tell you something. They got cab rides to take you into the combat zone. It's the funniest thing ever. You're literally taking a fucking cab, like with the little fucking trinkets, going to the border. And it's like then once you cross the other side, you're in hell. You in no man's land over there. Oh my God, that'll be a scream. Yeah, no, listen, if you could listen, I'm gonna tell you something right now. Something that got me interested the other day. You can even ask Elk if you didn't fall asleep. Ruger has a new AR-10 platform. Slimmed down, trimmed down. It almost feels like an AR. Like once all my paperwork gets done and the court case, the Supreme Court clears something up, let me tell you something. Yeah, the Elcan's an incredible can. The optic is an incredible. I don't know what the weight on it is on it, but oh, don't get me wrong. Look, I'll be honest with you. If somebody else is paying for it, and I don't got to carry that fucking monster, yeah, I'll take a Scar. I'll take a Scar heavy. I'll put a big ass optic on it. Yeah, the heavy. Whatever happened to the Scar Light? They discontinued it. I know the Rangers got it for a while. I know a couple of guys at Benning were running it in Afghanistan, but I don't know how that went for them. You know, you got now Scar 16, but let me see. Let me see here. Munish Pandey. Yeah, Munish Pandey. You sound like some of my people shot some of your people, so let me go. Bye-bye. It's user preference. That's all it is. You know, that's what it comes down to. Don't get me wrong. I like that platform. I just think it's so expensive. Personally, like, I mean, if I got it, like, yeah, I'll run anything. I'll run a slingshot if I have to. Let me see here. The butt stock. I'm just thinking of memory. Okay, who's had the Scar heavy up to their shoulder? How does that butt stock feel? Because it looks awkward. It looks awkward like a motherfucker. Like it's the most ugliest. Let me see here. 3,200 rifle. Yeah, with that kind of optic, yeah. Don't forget the $35 mags. I'll be mad as hell if that thing jammed. I'll be talking to myself in a corner. Can you imagine that? Let me see here. See the FAL. Too many snobs in the league. There's one company out there, DSA, that they made their. They got the Argentinian parts kits and they made them. And I'm not a FAL guy. That's just not. That was not my thing. You know, it's not what it doesn't have any. I mean, there's nothing really to run optics on it. It's heavy. If you got the new bolt, obviously, yeah, I can go with that. 3-axis near receive. Yeah, a lot of us didn't get the postcard. Don't worry about it. Could I speak about BBB? Yeah, I already did. I said I'm anticipating for it to jump. Yeah, you want to get the Jim Fuller. Yeah, you might as well because once he's gone, he's gone. Tell your wife she's probably right. No, she is right. Okay. Speak about BB. Like I said, the bidding process already started on the 7th. Then it goes into the auction phase of it, and then I'm anticipating something happening within the 7th to the 14th. Any good news on it is going to run it up. I mean, we're going to know more as next week starts. I don't even consider this week a normal week. It's only a 4-day trading week. You're at 88 cents, BY. What is it? What is it right now? 2 seconds. I'm amazed YouTube hasn't clipped this yet. Okay. Let me see what the price is now. Yeah, it's at 26 cents right now. 26 cents. Good news comes out of it. I can see a 50 to 80 cents run on it. That'll be good. All right, here. Still drinking my coffee. I think Elk has a hammer. Yeah, I think he's stomping on somebody. They're supposed to be on the 29th making the decision, but based on the fact that nobody got their cards, I don't know. But hopefully we'll run before then. I don't know. AMC document. There's an AMC documentary coming out, like Ape Strong or some weird shit like that. I don't know. Yeah, nobody likes him. That guy's creepy. Okay, thoughts on Exodus crypto wallets? The only one I really hardcore looked deeply into it, and I don't even trust that, is the Ledger Nano, and you know, putting it in the whole Farrakhan box or bag. That's it. Okay. When Moon, we better do it before the 29th. That's all I can say. Oh, PC1, giant hugs. Let's see. What is that Ruger? 2 seconds. Ruger. Okay, AR. 10. I don't know. The SFAR. I have not run it. I have not touched it. I can't touch anything now, but I will be touching it soon enough when there's little court cases about to clear. What do I think? I think they should. I think he. I don't know who's managing whatever, but it's already to the point where it's way too much. It is. It's way too much. The man doesn't know where he's at, like for real. Yeah, I saw it. No, it's a Ruger SFAR. I'm not gonna show the picture of it because then these motherfuckers will go crazy. But it's a small frame 308, the size of an AR. Now, I don't know what that lowered. I mean, I know they shaved a lot. They shaved a lot to make it. You got 16 or 20-inch barrel. You know, $1,300. You could probably get it around, 11 probably. But yeah, hey, listen, for plinking and stuff like that, FN16 is better. Let's see, 23. Yeah, I grew up. Everybody my age grew up on 308. I see everybody telling me about these Gucci rounds, and I'm like, I mean, unless you're a 1,000% professional, like, why are you doing the 338 Lapua? Like, for real, like, who am I gonna need to whack 5 miles away? Yeah, keep an eye on C3. C3, was it? I'll plot it in the morning. A lot of negative talk about it, but their technology is robust. Is it C3 or A3? I don't know. Okay, AI. It's here right now. C3.ai Inc. So it's at $34. Made some good money with that. I called it a couple of months ago when it was, it was like $19 or something like that. It was some low stuff. I did it on one of the morning bells, and we got some good money with it. Let me see here, FM, because the way you get rid of an AR. I don't know. You know what it is? See, I grew up when the Colts, when the original the A2s, like, I don't know, for some reason in my brain, when I look at an AR, it's like, ooh, Gucci. You know, that's just how it is. You know, it's better than a Gatling gun. Yeah, yeah, fix your problems. I can say that, or create new ones. Oh my God. You got work in the morning. All right. Giant hugs. Get some sleep. I'm gonna sit here. See what you guys doing. Ba-da-bum-ba-bum-ba-bum. I'm almost done with my coffee. Man, I am happy I made coffee. All right, since I see, okay, the market is going to be more corrupt than it's going to go. Yeah, the market's going to get worse, trust me. Well, all right, I am going to tell everybody because my coffee's done. GTI going to make a run up soon? I'm thinking so because the court case is supposedly moving forward. Apparently, somebody said FINRA now has an order, restraining order against. No, Alpine has it against FINRA. I can't even believe that's real. How? They're a member. If a company has massive layoffs tomorrow, would that equal call or puts? Depends. If the layoffs are seen as positive, you don't want to put puts on it because you're gonna get fucked up. Sometimes companies, when they lay off excess staff, it signals to Wall Street that they're doing a cost cutting initiative, and that might bump up the stock. So you got to be very careful with that. It just depends. It depends on the company and the structure of it. So, okay. Do you think people will shy away from stocks after this mess? Honestly, in my opinion, I do not believe that companies are going to have stocks the way we see stocks today. I think stocks are going to be broken down into cryptos in the future, like coins, if you would. I believe that the Robot Godzilla system will have to be used. I think we're going to alter the NASDAQ and stuff like that, going to alter into a new type of market like T0. It's not going to be the same thing. The job reports tomorrow, let me tell you something. Don't trust nothing. They'll tell you that jobs are doing good. I'm gonna tell you the fraud in this whole thing. I'm gonna tell you this fraud. I'm gonna say they print the money, they pass the debt ceiling. The job reports come out. Job report's gonna say that everything is great because they want you to believe that. Okay, so if somebody who is putting roofs or building houses is now a barista, they still think that's a job. But nonetheless, so the jobs come out, and then wow, the jobs are out. The jobs are high. What do we got to do? Raise interest rates. You raise interest rates kill the bond market. Bond markets go down. Who holds bonds? Banks, institutions. It's a vicious cycle. There's nothing you can do about it. Operation Postcard was just another way to screw retail. There's one motherfucker in the whole picture. I can't talk about him now. It'll have ramifications beyond everything. It's tied to a certain organization. Let me tell you something. Popcorn's crew and stuff, there's some nefarious motherfuckers. That's all I can tell you. Yeah, nobody could afford it. The guy's the fucking kiss. For the economy, he's the kiss of death. But technically speaking, that's what he's supposed to do. What would it take for RNVA to run again? A mass craziness. I'm still holding that. So trust me, I'm still there. I'm still there with you. All right. Let me start shutting down the lights. I'll give you guys a couple of seconds to. Okay, here. Giant Love Leonard. All right. How much silver, gold, XRP should we hold for the upcoming crash? I'll do a video on that because it's so difficult to say. It depends. I don't know if you have 3 kids or 5 kids or no kids. I don't know if you own your home or you rent your apartment. I don't know, like, you know, how old you are, how long you got to live, you know, what medical bills you got, you know, do you enjoy strippers? You know, there's a lot of things to answer along that way. I ain't eating no fucking bugs. Fuck that creepy bastard in, what was it, thinking Austria? Shit, I bite his fucking ear off before I eat a bum. Hold on a second. Gonna eat no bugs. Woo. Nope. No bugs for me. Shutting everything down. And then there's one more here. And then I shut this down. Alrighty. Alright. Say my good nights to everybody. Okay, gold if you don't need it now, silver for barter. Yeah, pretty much. Just buy metals and put it on the side. Let me see here. That's the last disgusting motherfucker I want to think about before going to sleep. Yeah. But, hold on a second. I don't know what to do. Let me see if I can. Let me look for something now. Just remember. Let me see here. Just searching my phone now. 2 seconds. I'll leave you with a picture in your mind. Let's see here. That coffee was, there you go. Now you motherfuckers are gonna have nightmares. Oh my God. I didn't create that photo, so people were telling me that I created, I didn't do that at all. Like, I can't. That's just too creepy. Now you're all gonna have nightmares. Okay. Giant love. I'll see you in the morning. I'm probably gonna sleep in a bit, so I'll see. I'll wake up in the morning, fuck around with you guys. I got a 2 o'clock Zoom call, and then go from there. So, okay. And we're still going to Vegas. We might as well. I mean, after this shit is done, why not? Giant love, motherfuckers.